Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. This is a very tragic incident that has happened and has left a lot of people in shock and in pain. The Nigerian Navy personnel, that's Bilal Muhammad, has died defending students of Bethel Baptist High School, Kaduna. And we know that the kids were actually adopted in Kaduna, which of recent yesterday, some of their parents went to block the highway in Kaduna protesting regarding their children that was adopted from the school. And this particular Navy personnel, that's Muhammad, has just passed away. Unfortunately for him, he never came out alive while he went to see how he can rescue these adopted students. And unfortunately again for his wife, new bride, they just got married 3 months ago. However, ordinary seaman Muhammad and Nigerian army personnel, Private Salusi Rebu, lost their lives while engaging in bandits who attacked the school and kidnapped an unspecified number of students in the early hours of Monday, July 5th, 2021. These were the men who actually went to see how they can actually rescue the students, but 3 of them lost their lives in the process, and this is one of them. You can see that's his wife, the lovely bride, and below is the picture of their wedding invitation, which was held on the 3rd of April 2021, and his wife was Khadija Suleiman. Look at this young couple who are about starting their lives. Now the man is no more. He has gone while fighting to bring back other people's children. His act of kindness, his act of bravery has taken his life away. It's so painful that some of these military men go out there in battle and they don't come back home again. It's so painful more on the lives they've left behind, their loved ones, their wives, their children. And more painful to those that are just getting married. Some of them, just a week to their wedding, they just pass away in the course of battle. Some of them lost their lives during plane crash, and a lot of them have lost their lives in a very painful way. What can their family do? Nothing. All because this is the work they have made up their minds to do. This is the service they have made up their minds to take upon themselves, which is not a bad service at all. Service to their country, service to humanity, which is a legacy most times they are never forgotten. But it's such a pain that their loved ones are left behind in great pain, mourning, because when these loved ones go and leave them in the cause of war or in the cause of rescuing other people, all they do behind is just to pray and asking that their family members come back home alive. Some come back home alive, some unfortunately they don't come back home alive. Look at this young lady now, has lost her husband just 3 months, starting a family, and the husband is gone. How do you think this lady would live her life? It would take time. Such pain of death takes time to heal, because it's someone that you're already used to and you're already living your lives together, hoping that you build a big family together, and in the end that doesn't come through. You would live your life thinking and being worried. Sometimes some of them end up in the hospital because the pain of losing your loved one in a short period of time, it's really difficult to accept it. Death differs in a way such that some people are left in a very critical condition, health-wise. Either you're on admission and the doctors have told you that this ailment is incurable, it can't be cured, you will just live with the pain until death comes. At that time, both the person in question that is about to die and the family member already know, so they will prepare their minds ahead of time. They would get to share their last words together. They will get to share the last moments together, and they will try to ensure that it's a memorable one. Those kind of deaths are the deaths that the family members will still be in pain when they die, but not as much as when the family members are taken unaware with death. Sudden death when you don't even spend time with your family, you don't even get to share the last words together. Making matters worse, you don't even get to say that last goodbye. That final words means a lot to the family members. And when you don't get to share it, that's when you leave your family members heartbroken for a very long time. Sometimes it takes years for the family members to recover from the loss of their loved ones. Like there are some videos that I've posted previously regarding some naval officers that have passed away. These naval officers, one of them even passed away 1 week to his wedding. Another one 2 weeks to his wedding. These are the kind of deaths that you would see, and you will know that it's really difficult for the family member to actually come to terms with the fact that that person is gone. Especially their fiancés they've left behind, whom they plan to get married to. Also, for those that just got married, some 1 week after their wedding, they go into battle, they don't come back again. Some of them get into plane crash, they don't come back again. That is the end for them. It's so painful that people that have family members in the military are always just on their knees praying and asking God each time they go out for battle that they should come back alive. It's a pity that sometimes they will come back and telling them that their loved ones never made it alive. May God console this young widow, and may the soul of Muhammad, may the soul of Rabiu Muhammad, and all those that have lost their lives, may they all rest in peace. And may Almighty God console their families, loved ones, friends, well-wishers, and every other person that knew them. May God console them all. It's not easy seeing your loved one whom you just saw either a week and then you're coming back to hear that the person is not alive anymore. And when will all of this act of kidnap come to an end? The rate of kidnap is alarming these days. It has turned out to be a thing of business for some people. You kidnap loved ones and then you start demanding ransom. The other day, the guys that kidnapped the students, they are now requesting for food. As of yesterday, the first request they've made is they should bring them food and water. They should bring them supplies. Can you just imagine what these people are doing? Why put families into great pain like this? Look at their parents. The other day, when some school kids were adopted, some of them, their family, like their father and mother, passed away because they couldn't bear the pain of their kids being out there. They don't even know what's happening. They don't even know if they are eating. They don't even know if they are still alive. That's to make matters worse. And with that pain, some of their family members, their parents go into shock, cardiac arrest, and they pass away without even seeing their child at the end. Why are these people putting families into great pain and mourning? Look at these innocent kids who just went to school. Look at parents who send their kids to school. Right now, is it a crime to even send your children to school? How many times now are they adopting children from school? Why are you doing this to family members? The rate of kidnap is now coming into an act that is taking the lives of family members away from their loved ones. Sometimes some of these kids don't even come back home alive. They kill some of them. Very few are fortunate to come back alive. What has these innocent kids done? You are kidnapping them to get money from their families. Some of these families are managing to survive. Where will they get huge amounts of money that they are requesting for? I think there are a lot that needs to be done with this act of kidnap. It needs to stop. It's becoming so much. Is it that they should not give them ransom? If you don't give them the ransom, they kill their loved ones. You give them the ransom, they still kill them. What are they looking for? What do they really want? If you're kidnapping them for ransom, when they give you the ransom, then release their loved ones alive rather than releasing them dead. Then why put family members into great pain and mourning like this? The families don't even know if their children are still alive. The family members don't even know what is happening to their kids over there. They don't even know if they are feeding. It's so painful because they'll be kept under very harsh conditions. Now, it will be like parents would not even want to send their kids to school. They should leave them in the house. Let them stay in the house with them. Because you send your kids to school, they are being adopted. At the end, some of these kids end up losing their lives. Something really needs to be done. The rate of kidnap has increased so bad that you move out of your house, you're not even sure if you're coming back home. Now, it doesn't even have to do with the rich anymore. Whether you are rich, you're poor, you have or you don't have, they will still kidnap you. They will compel you to start calling people for them to send ransom to them. Why has this turned out to be like this? A lot of people have lost their loved ones as a result of kidnap. There should be some sort of awareness or some sort of security increase in places these days. It doesn't have to do if you're a prominent person, you should have security guards around. I think the government should release a lot of security people out there. Lots of security personnel should be out there so that this rate of kidnap would even reduce. Or they should seek a way to even bring it to an end. A lot of people are dying. Loved ones are losing their family members to the cold hands of kidnappers. And at the end, they just lose their lives even after giving this ransom. Something needs to be done. And I pray that these kids are released alive to their families. It's so painful that they only went to school to study and at the end, they are far away, separated from their families. And I pray that God should give their parents and their loved ones the heart to still be patient and hope and pray that God will release these other kids that have been adopted. So painful that these men who went to see how they can rescue them lost their lives. Once again, may their souls rest in perfect peace, and may God console their entire family members, and may God console this young bride who has just lost her husband. Friends, what do you all think about this? But this young man who has just lost his life, this Navy personnel who went to rescue the adopted students, never came back home alive. Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. A lot needs to be done to put this to an end, so that family members will stop mourning their loved ones, or will stop waiting for their loved ones to come back home after being adopted. It's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. I pray that all of this would come to an end. The rate of kidnap should cease completely. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.